chipset that Greg told me about, actually. I found this little board, and you see the picture of it online. I'm thinking, okay, it's going to be like, a couple inches or something. It's like this tiny thing, which is great. You configure a few of the settings with surface mount resistors, which is fine. And I got that in the base and with a little power supply, 2 AAAs and a little pack. So that's what I'm running here now, and I like it. It's way better than what I was doing before. Plus I made some changes to the radio as well. So yeah, pretty happy with how this thing's come out past. I've been working on it a while, but made some good progress in the past couple of weeks. So yeah, good stuff all around. It's good to share good news, no matter what it is. I think if you're sharing positivity, you're speaking positively and communicating that to other people, then more positive things flow from that. And unfortunately, the same goes for negative. So, that's just how I feel about it anyway. I'm gonna have to get out of here pretty soon. I'll stick in for a few more minutes. I'm looking at the clock here, but I should go to bed shortly. So this is W1NJC. Back to you, Gordon, and send it around.
All right, very good, Nick. Well, thanks again, and glad to know this thing sounds decent. Yeah, you guys have a similar sound, actually. It's pure, it sounds like you. I don't like my thing to sound too hyped either, but I'm working on it, trying to I have a difficult voice to record and broadcast. Especially now, I'm just getting over COVID, so I've got this cold, so I know I sound kind of congested. But as it is, I have a little bit of a muffled voice, so I need to add a lot of stuff to it. Anyway, so otherwise, if I just go playing without any EQ or anything like that, it sounds like this. Hello, radio. Yeah, there you go. So that's my normal muffled voice. Anyway, let me turn it back to Greg, and he can send it over to Daryl. We want to know what Daryl's been up to. He only talks about radio stuff, but who is the real Daryl? And Greg, any news on that little transmitter? Did you give it a break or something? I think you said you had to amplify it or something, but really wanted to hear that on the air.
Yeah, it's in the works, but I got distracted with this Max audio processor and all that, so, but I'm wrapping this thing up, and I'll get back to that and other projects, but yeah, I was saying that I added this EQ board to this thing, and actually in the latest Max Audio processors, they have done something similar. They have an EQ board, or this audio sculpting or scalping or something they call it, and because I guess it depends what kind of microphone, and I think this microphone, it's got a lot of bass to it. It sounds like what you were sounding like there when you turned off your EQ, and so it needs a lot of preemphasis, and I just didn't have enough with what this thing had in it in the early version. So they're aware of it. They've come around to solving it, and actually they're going to send me this little board, like a test board that tested out that circuit that they now have in place. So I might even try that out. So anyway, I'll definitely try that out and see if it sounds better or does more than what I need to do with this thing. So anyway, I have this equalizer board, and I turned down the mud frequencies, and which are kind of mysterious. What are the mud frequencies? But Gordon, next time you get it, have you ever heard of a brown note? A brown note. Anyway, over to Daryl. KD2 AFL. Go ahead, Daryl.
Audio scalping.
Okay, Greg. Hello, Nick. Sounding terrific down here in Jersey. And I'm on this ART-13 little itty-bitty transmitter. Yeah, the gates will be coming on probably in 2 more weeks. I kind of turned it on the other day and made sure that the 833 is lit up and everything is A-OK with that. So we'll be very happy to get that transmitter back in operation mode. And we should have some fun with that gates. So I'm going to get out of here. I was with my grandkids today. I got to pick them up from school, and man, they wearing me out. 6-year-old and a 12-year-old. Man, I don't know if Grandpa could put up with this. I got to do this every day with them. But it's a challenge. But I love it. It gives me a chance to be with them more and more. So I'm going to get out of here. I thought Manny was going to come on, and he didn't come out there, so I'm going to wrap this thing up and shut it down, and I got to get up early. So, Mr. Gordon, you sound good as usual, and wow, I'm glad that medicine is working for you, man. That sounds good. Good news. So I'm going to get out of here, and I see the ART-13 drifting a little couple of KCs, but I'm not worrying about it. So you guys, you take care. Greg, Nick, Gordon, I'm going to get out of here. Who else out there listening? I'm going to shut this ART-13 down and put it back in the wing. So 73, my friends, I'm going to get out of here. This is Kilo Delta 2 Alpha Foxtrot Lima. On this ART-13, I'll be hitting the big switch. So 73, Gordon, you pick it up, and you like the channel master. I'm out.
The channel master who took over the frequency when he didn't even own the frequency to begin with. Oh, anyway, great to hear you. Sorry you can't stay longer.